June the 8th is when I got my Brazilian wax. This may be TMI, it may not be TMI, you may think it's cool. And we may just be close like that. But I don't have very much hair down there right now. And it's been 3 weeks, maybe. I think it'll be 3 weeks at the end of this week. But it's been pretty much 3 weeks. And I still don't have no hair down there, right? And I want to have a bald tootie by the time I go to Disney. But I don't know. Like, I've never gotten a wax. Well, I've never gotten Brazilian waxes consistently, so like I don't really know what to expect. Naya says to never like get them to say like, oh, like, do you want to go ahead and book your appointment 4 weeks from now? You say no, like you wait until you actually need it. But my sister is bald right now. I don't want to go too long in between Brazilian waxes to the point where it hurts like the first time. Hair grows on everybody. Hair grows on everybody everywhere. Who cares? But I just like for my tootie to be bald because I'm probably going to the beach and I don't want to be self-conscious about the fact that I have hair on my toot and in my butt. You know what I mean? So, you know, to each his own. You don't have to shave. I don't care. What you do with your toot is your business. But as for me and my toot, I like for her to be bald. Right? And that's just personal preference. All right, hey y'all, so it is 3:30. Still don't have my voice back completely, but it's starting to come back. Jojo and I are at the dog park, and I did end up putting that little doggy seat cover on my seats because he will not mess up the seats in this car. But we're gonna go. We'll probably stay for like an hour and a half. All right, y'all, it is 4:33, and we are just now leaving the dog park. They had beach balls and tennis balls and pools today, and Jojo absolutely loved it. I feel like my voice is like trying to come back a little bit more, like it's less like, you know. But I think before work I want to go ahead and go to Publix and get a Publix sandwich. So I kind of need to start getting ready for work right now if I'm gonna make it on time. All right, it is 7:29, I think. I keep thinking that my voice is getting better, but it's not. But like the crazy thing about it is that I'm not hurting and I don't feel sick and I don't feel okay, that was a little bit better. I don't feel like bad or anything. It's just like my voice is gone. Anyway, so Naya took a video of me the other day and she was like, Jay, oh my gosh, it looks like you have a bald spot. Just because like I always do a middle part, and so my middle part is just so deep and I just like let it fall however it falls. But I've had a middle part for so long and I think it's just time to switch it up because I looked it up and it's called traction alopecia. Like if you keep parting your hair in the same way, like it puts a lot of tension on this middle. And I mean, there's hair right here. Sorry, there's hair right here. Like it's just fuzzy and like my lines are never clean. And you know, obviously I have hair. Like I'm not bald. Like the hair's there, right? Anyway, but I think I'm gonna switch up my part. And I think we're gonna do like a side part, but like a side part with like a low pony. So let me dunk my head under the water to get it re-wet again and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what my hair, I'm sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder. Okay, this is what my hair looks like. I'm trying to tell myself that I like it because I really do think that it's cute and I think it adds a lot more character to my hair than a middle part. I don't know, I think I'm into it. Let's call Justin and see if he notices a difference. He might not. If he doesn't, I literally don't care. No, he's definitely gonna notice it. Justin.
Yes?
What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice anything different about me?
The hair.
What about it?
Part of the one side.
Yeah, okay. Does it look stupid or no?
No, I like it.
You like it better than straight down the middle?
Probably not.
Oh, you hate it?
No. Why do you why you do that?
Oh.
No, it's cute. I mean, it's like again, you compare it to like go straight, like out of the middle.
You're not supposed to part your hair down the middle as long as I did. And I did not know that.
Okay.
Because it puts too much tension on the middle of your hair and it'll start to bald.
Well, this is good, cute.
Yeah, I don't know, I think with my haircut, I really like it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it.
I just
You
want.
don't expect me to notice that?
A part of me, my first instinct said that you would notice, but I said that I wasn't going to be upset if you didn't notice.
I mean, this is something you've never done before, so.
I won't say it's something I've never done before. I have done it before. It's just been like 4 years.
But your hair wasn't been as long.
No, but I've done a side part before. I've done it in slick buns and braids and everything else.
But I meant this exact style.
Yes, this has been done before.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get ready for work. My voice is, I don't know what's going on, but.
It's on the up. It's on the up and up.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can already tell, like, how deep it's gonna be. Like, this right here is how it's gonna be. So, I'm just kind of waiting for it to mellow out. I kind of got a little bit of bass in my voice, just listen. That's how I walk around fighting people.
Why?
I'm just kidding. But okay, I'm gonna finish getting dressed. Just wanted your opinion.
Where's the puppy?
Jojo, can you sit, please? Hey, Sankin.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes, he's being so sweet. He was asleep, like, with his head propped up on the pillow under the covers. Hey, Sanky.
Oh.
But yeah. Alright, I'm finished getting ready for work.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so I think I like this. I guess we'll have to see how it dries. But overall, I think it's really cute. It's definitely going to be an adjustment. Like, my hair is going to have to take some time to get used to being parted this way instead of this way. But I feel like this just adds a little bit more character to my face. So I like it. I'm into it. Okay, so I think this hairstyle is kind of starting to grow on me, especially since I just got a haircut. So now, like, all of my heat damage pieces are gone and it's just healthy curly hair. Because whenever I go to her, like, she's very sensitive. It's like, how much of this do you want to cut off? Because a lot of people like to keep their length, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to keep your length, because for a lot of people, like, their hair is a really big part of them, and so you always want to be, like, sensitive to the way that they feel, because at the end of the day, like, it is a part of their body. But I always tell her, like, if you see something and it's bad and it's going to, like, prohibit my hair from growing and hinder me from reaching my hair goals, cut it off. If you see breakage, cut it off. If you see split ends, cut it off. Even if you have to cut off a lot more than I was expecting, cut it off. I don't care, cut it off. So I'm glad that she cut what she cut, but she really didn't have to cut that much, because I had breakage, but I didn't have that much breakage. Like, the breakage that I had, the style that I wanted anyway, got rid of it. So I kind of ended up working out, so I'm really happy about that. The salon that I went to is Alter Hair Salon in Mobile, Alabama. The girl that does my hair is Jamie. She's the only person in that shop, so it's not too confusing, but she's amazing and I love her, and she will give you the best haircut ever. At first I was a little skeptical, because I was like, I have never had a white person cut my hair before. It was giving Libby Lou. Like, in my mind, it was giving Libby Lou. Let me say something. Jamie knows how to cut some black hair. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. She knows how to cut some black hair, and she is very, very, very good at it. So I definitely recommend her if you're in, like, the Mobile, Alabama area, or if you're willing to make a road trip. It's worth it. Like I said, getting ready to go to work tonight. I work today, and then I'm off tomorrow, and then I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So schedule kind of sucks a little bit, like, as far as getting good quality sleep goes. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good, really happy. Tomorrow is gonna be a Gianna, let's get your life together kind of day, because, like, after I travel, it's always like I'm cleaning but nothing's getting cleaned, if that makes sense. So we're gonna have a whole day where we are going to just get everything together. But I will see y'all in the morning. All right, good morning, y'all. It is 7:47. Just got off work and walked JoJo and all that good stuff. Last night's shift was pretty good. Me, Hannah, and I worked again. We don't work tonight, but we do work on Monday. So today is kind of going to be the getting my life back together vlog. Also, as soon as I got to work, everybody was like, oh my gosh, Shay, like your hair is so cute. And I really think that this middle part is starting to grow on me. And this is day one hair. And I usually don't really particularly like my hair on day one, but I think that this is really cute. I think once I stretch it and then once we get up after I go to sleep, I think I'll like it a lot better because it'll give me like the less like, oh, I tried, like my hair is super defined look, and more of like the easy, relaxed, like, oh, like I have curly hair and it's no big deal kind of look. But anyway, I'm about to get in the shower and then I'll pick y'all up right after. All right, so I am in bed. It is 8:18. Actually, I need to go put my Apple Watch on the charger, but I don't have on any pants. So I don't know why I whispered that, but hold on. Okay, so it is 8:18. I'm about to eat my breakfast. I decided that I wanted to get breakfast from work this morning, so I just have some grits, and then I had to change up my breakfast a little bit today because I didn't have the Kaneka sausages that I like. So I got a biscuit, some bacon, some cheesy eggs, and then a little bit of honey right there. And then I'm also having some orange juice. As you can tell, my voice is getting a little bit better. It's a lot easier to understand me, which is really important to me because I love to talk. So I think like this deeper tone is my new voice from now on. So it's really exciting. Really exciting. My room is really dirty and it's kind of starting to stress me out, but I've learned to stop being stressed about things that A, have a solution, or are B, out of my control. My room being dirty has a solution. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna clean it. So what's the point of being stressed about it right now? So I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go to sleep, and I think I'm gonna wake up at like 1:30-ish, 2 o'clock, because I don't want to sleep the day away because I'm not going to work tonight, so I need to be able to sleep tonight. Alright, hey y'all, so it is 3:28. I feel like my voice is sounding a lot better than it did yesterday or even earlier today, so that's a positive. I really want to get up and go to Trader Joe's, Sephora, and Buc-ee's, but like, is it raining? No, I think the shadow's done. But yeah, I really wanted to go and do that because like I think it's fun, but like realistically I don't feel like driving an hour and a half. Well, okay, no, if I didn't have JoJo I would just get up and I would just do this, but I don't want to drive an hour and a half out to Birmingham and then drive an hour and a half back and end up just like wasting so much gas on stuff that I literally could have gotten from like Target or World Market or something like that, you know what I mean? So I mean, we will eventually do a Trader Joe's trip. It just won't be right now just because I don't think it's necessary, but we are going to do a Target trip and clean and, you know, the whole nine like we usually do. But first I'm going to take JoJo to DAYCARE. Well, not DAYCARE. We're going to take him to the PARK because he's been in his crate and I think he is ready to get out. And I always feel bad like whenever I come home off work and like he's been in his crate all night and then I come home and of course like we walk and, you know, get all his energy out, but then I put him back in his crate. A, because he will be destructive if I don't like keep an eye on him. He'll be destructive, or so I think. Like I haven't tested out the theory of keeping his crate open in a while. I feel like the worst thing he would do is just like jump into bed with me, and the only reason I don't like him being in the bed is because he will randomly just stand up. Why are you standing up? And then he'll get mad at me because like I'm not in perfect like cuddle position for him, and it breaks my sleep and I don't like it. I want to get to the point where he doesn't need his crate anymore and like I can just leave it open and he can just go in there if he wants, but there's too many like small things in my room that I know he would get into. So, and he's a climber and he's a door opener, so I ain't got time for it. But yeah, so we're gonna get up and we're gonna take JoJo to the PARK. All right, so we are back from the dog park. I can't even stop touching my hair because I'm so in love with the way that the side part looks. Like it looks so good and I love it. Anyway, right now it is 5:28. We are about to go and get some gas first because my car said that my fuel level is low. So we're gonna go ahead and handle that. I like to go to the Sam's Club gas station because their gas is always cheaper, but the only way that you can use Sam's Club gas is if you have a Sam's Club membership. And I think it's like a few cents cheaper than like the regular gas around town, so I'm gonna get that. What else? We're gonna go to Target. The goal in Target is to spend less than $150. In my brain, that's already not working, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna keep my options open. And I also remembered to bring my reusable bag. So this is the paper, like the washable paper one that I got from Trader Joe's. It's a pretty big size, and I like it. I've actually never washed it before. I should probably do that. And then Dove sent me this one, whatever they sent me, a PR package. It says, "Black girl, the purest form of art, period." And this one is like really, really big. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're also going to Starbucks, but let's get gas first. All right, so we are at the gas station. It looks like the price per gallon is $2.91. Like I said before, I've never put gas in this car. When I first got it, they filled up the tank for me. And I literally drove from Mobile to, well, around Mobile, and then from Mobile to Tuscaloosa, and then around Tuscaloosa for like 3-4 days. So it does pretty well on gas. I'm used to paying like $20, $30, $40 max on my last car. This is an SUV, gets a lot more miles per gallon. It can hold a lot more gallons. So I don't know how much. I'm gonna say $53 is how much it's gonna take me. $53. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I just finished pumping gas. I got $30.52 worth of gas for 10 gallons. What? Okay, let's see if it actually filled the car up. If so, that's crazy. Yeah, sure did. $30 worth of gas filled my car up. Praise! We are at Starbucks about to order this drink.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, may I please have a grande white chocolate frappuccino with the macadamia syrup?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's gonna be $7.10.
Okay, thank you so much. I wanted to say like, oh my gosh, like yeah, somebody recommended it on TikTok, but she probably didn't want to hear that from me. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, can I scan this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, have a great one.
Have a nice day.
You too. Okay, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also making an Instagram story. Okay, so
I've lost all hope.
Okay, so I asked y'all what y'all's favorite Starbucks drink is. So this is the one that sounded the most interesting. It's the white chocolate macadamia frappuccino. Sorry, still losing my voice. With macadamia syrup, and she said that it tastes like cookies. Oh, that's really good. I really like that. That's good. All right, let's go to Target. All right, everyone, don't be shocked at once. I did not meet my goal. I ended up spending $175.15, but I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I had to buy a new duvet cover. I had to buy my multivitamins. You know what I mean? I had to buy socks. The cookie just didn't crumble today. You know, the cookie just did not crumble, but that's okay. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. We're gonna go home and we're gonna clean our space. Okay, so I just discovered that I have a crack in my windshield. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little blurry, but like it's that little, it's so hard to see, but it's that little thing right there. I feel like y'all can see that little kind of smudge-ish thing. But yeah, so now I have to go and get that fixed. Thank God I got windshield protection. I am not in the mood to carry all of these groceries upstairs. Yes, I'm thankful that I got reusable bags, so it's gonna be heavier but less bags to carry. But I also have like that Diet Coke and that case of water. And I had a utility cart, but one of the wheels on it is wonky because I think I put it in the wrong way, and I think I put it in the wrong way too strong, and now it won't come out, so I can't fix it. So it's rendered useless. So now I'm about to have to lug all of this upstairs with 2 trips and then start cleaning right after that. Like I'm already so tired from it, but has to be done. I'll feel good when it's all done. Oh, it was getting so big, huh? It was getting so big. You just wanted some love. We can do that for you. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, June 26th at 1:39 p.m. So last night I was reading on my Kindle, and for whatever reason, reading on my Kindle at night in the dark makes me really sleepy. I don't know, I guess the conditions were just a perfect storm for me to fall asleep. So I set a 30-minute timer, and I said that I was gonna wake up, but then whenever I say I'm gonna set a 30-minute timer, just consider me asleep. So I woke up at like 3 a.m. I texted Justin, I was like, hey, sorry, I fell asleep. You know, good night, love you, whatever. So I got up at like 12-ish, and I took Jojo for a walk, and then we got a package. Some of my Disney shirts came in, so of course I'm gonna show y'all that. We're gonna go get our nails done, we need to go to the P.O. box, we need to go to Best Buy, and I think that's it for like the first half of the day. But let's open this Disney package first because I'm excited to see what it looks like. Oh, I also have a Lululemon package that's coming in the mail today. Oh, such a good day. Okay, I feel like a lot of the times y'all get the short end of the stick because I tend to open stuff for an Instagram story and then for TikTok. But today, just for y'all, I'm gonna be opening, God dog. There we go. I'm gonna be opening my Disney shirts on camera for y'all. I ordered 4 shirts in total from 2 different shops. I ordered 3 from one shop and 1 shirt from another shop. I think this is the package. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how many are here. It doesn't feel like 3, so maybe it's just 1. And I tried to order a different shirt for each of the 4 parks. Sorry. But not like the cringy family t-shirts. No, not those. These are these are kind of like retro Disney shirts. Okay, so let's open this one. I think this is just one. Okay, yeah, this is just the one. Did I order black? I don't remember ordering black, but all right, so here is my Magic Kingdom shirt. It says happiest place ever. No, it says happiest place on earth. I don't remember ordering this shirt in black. I probably did order this shirt in black, but I don't remember doing that. So on our picture, the black looks like this. So it's like a comfort color, like kind of acid wash. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But this is not the same thing. And I even looked at the color chart, ordered the right one. This is not the same thing. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad about it because this can still be really cute. But okay. Anyway, let me show y'all my other shirts. Hopefully those come correctly. Okay, so this is one shirt. It's kind of hard to see, but it's all of the it's kind of hard to see, but this is like all the Disney characters in little skeleton costumes, and they have like the Mickey magic balloons. I don't know why I picked a Halloween shirt. I just thought it was cute. And then this is my Animal Kingdom shirt, but I ordered it in an army green. Yeah, I ordered it in an army green, so it's that one. And then here is my Epcot shirt. I'm pretty sure I ordered this one in like a pink. Yeah. Mom. Yeah, I ordered this one in this pink color. So the only part that I didn't get a shirt for is, what is it called? Hollywood Studios. Just because like the way that I think the itinerary is gonna work, we're not gonna be able to check into our hotel until 4 p.m. but our flight lands in Orlando at 1 p.m. So the parks close at 9. At least what is it called? Hollywood Studios closes at 9. So if we get to the hotel at 4, get to the park like 5:30, I feel like that gives us enough time to do everything there that we probably want to do in that park. Because it's either, no, because we can't even go on the last day that we're in town because our flight is at 12 and the parks don't open until 8, and I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, so that is the package of the day. Let's get the rest of our day started. All right, so we are at Starbucks. Sorry if you can hear the AC going. Y'all, my voice is so much deeper. I think I told y'all that, like, this happens like every 2.5 years. I'll lose my voice suddenly out of nowhere without a trace. We'll just wake up and my voice will be gone. Won't be sick or like have any other sick symptoms, but like a few days after, my voice is just deep. So here we are. Anyway, I'm at Starbucks. I'm gonna try a new drink today. I don't know why this is fun, like just going to Starbucks and just getting a new drink every day. Yesterday we had the white chocolate mocha frappuccino with macadamia, I think. And today We're gonna have the white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew. That's a mouthful. Grande with 2 pumps of caramel syrup. But I think I want the caramel sauce, not the syrup. I want the sauce. It's $5.25, $5.78 after tax. Y'all, tell me why I have 199 Starbucks stars. I need 1 more star for a free drink. How stupid is that? It's fine. That was like really aggressive. I do apologize for that. But we're getting our nails done today. And okay, first, nail shot. Y'all see that? Can y'all see how bad that is? So like, I usually go to Midtown Nails, and I went to this one guy. His name was, hold on, because it's in my notes. Bauer at table 17. The best manicure I've ever gotten in my entire life. Like, he was explaining to me like the science behind a manicure and like how this works and how that works. It was amazing. That manicure lasted me almost 3 weeks. No chipping, no nothing, right? So then I went to this other guy. Lord bless him. I think his name is Dan. He does the worst manicures ever. Like, I'm so sorry, but like my nails looked this bad. Like within, and you kind of can't even see because it's so blurry. But yeah, my nails like ripped off, chipped, look so bad. Honestly, like within the first 3 days. That shouldn't be happening, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go back to my roots. We're gonna go to Baby Nail Spa in Northport, and we're gonna try them out. I don't really know why I ever stopped going to them. Yeah, Mary used to do my nails. Mary doesn't work there anymore, and I loved her. And everybody was like, oh, like you should just do dip. No, I'm not sticking my hand in that, and everybody else has stuck their hand in that. Not happening. So what I really want is bubble bath and funny bunny on my nails, but I don't know if they have that. I'm gonna just have to ask and see, because what is it? It's like 1 coat of bubble bath, 2 coats of funny bunny or whatever. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna ask them. I mean, they're in a college town. I feel like I'm not the first girl to come in and ask for 2 coats of funny bunny and 1 coat of bubble bath or whatever the heck. I gotta remember what it's called. White chocolate macadamia cream cold brew. What? I think I got it. Now watch me get up here and mess it up. Hey, can I please have a grande white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew? And can I add the caramel sauce on top of that?
Caramel syrup or
like the sauce or the drizzle.
Okay, no problem. Is there anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, I have the total for you.
Okay, thank you so much. Why did I say macadamia? Can I not read? I have like $1 on my app, so I'm gonna use it. Hey.
44, how are
okay,
you?
good, how are you? Can I scan this, please?
Yeah. And whatever's left, I can just...
Yes.
467.
Okay.
Just go prompt on the screen there.
Okay.
There you are.
Have a great one. Can I have a straw, please?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too.
Okay, so we're gonna stop really quick and we're gonna give this a taste test. I always get a straw because I have braces, and so like cold stuff on my braces I don't necessarily like. Should I give blood today? Wait, can I give blood? I think I'm anemic, right? Or I have sickle cell trait. Something. I don't know. I would like to. We're gonna eat a little peanut butter sandwich. Okay. Let me take a picture of this for the gram. For the gram. Why my camera always got chicken grease on it, bro? Made me so mad. Here he is. Starbucks. I hate looking like I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, even if I don't, I try to always make it seem like, yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. Anyway, this person came up to me. They work there, obviously. And they were like, do you need something? Yes. And she's like, what do you need? I already knew as soon as I said it that they were going to be confused, because whenever I say, you know, some like techie thing, even though it's Best Buy, they're like, girl, what are you saying? Anyway, I was like, I need a USB to USB-C. No, I need a USB-C to a USB converter. And so she's like, oh. Anyway, they had one in there that was $9 or so, I thought. It said they had it in stock online, but whatever. Of course she brings me to the Apple one, literally the most expensive one they have. It's $19 freaking, but I need this for my YouTube videos so that I can start loading things onto my external hard drive. So needed this because my external hard drive is a USB and my MacBook ports are 2 USB-C, so I needed that, so I got that. And then I was kind of getting frustrated because it said that they had these this like pop socket vent clip. It said that they had it, but like I didn't see it. Y'all, I was so close to buying a $70 pop socket phone charger. Like it hooks onto, or it magnetically clips onto the back of your phone, but I already have a pop socket on there, so I have to take my pop socket off and put, like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Not for $70. I don't need that. Not for 70 bucks. Okay, so that's what it looks like, which I kind of hate. But what does it look like when I turn my camera on? It's like too up. Can y'all see that? Like it's too up. Like I need it, like all of that is just like blank space. So I think we're gonna try to put it on this one. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I honestly think that it's a lot better. It works, it works. All right, so it is 3:26. I'm about to go into the nail salon. I finished my drink, and I hate that y'all missed it. I hate that I was not recording. But when I was trying to set up my pop socket, I guess I had accidentally turned like my front-facing camera on my phone camera, and I saw this girl and she was looking at me, and she was just smiling like, and I was like, what is going on? So I rolled down the window and she was like, hey, like, I hope you do not think that I am weird, but I follow you on TikTok and I love your videos. What else did she say? Oh, and she said, congratulations on the new car. I'm gonna insert the clip right here so I can see what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Thanks. Thank you. It was like literally the sweetest interaction. Like I know y'all can't, you can hear her a little bit like if you try to listen for it, but she was so sweet and she was so cute and I just loved it. I usually never ever get it on camera whenever I meet y'all in person, but please, if you ever see me, please come say hey. Like it makes my day and it makes me feel so good. So please come say hey if you see me. But yeah, so right now we're gonna go into the nail salon. I have to pee just a little bit. I feel like every time I even think about leaving the house, I have to pee. And then when I go pee, it's only a little bit. And I know you're not supposed to do that, you know, whatever, but I be having to pee like all the time. I even think about drinking something, I'm like, whoop, gotta pee. Anyway, so we're gonna go in here. Oh no, I need to look up the exact formula. Okay, 2 coats of Funny Bunny on the bottom, 1 coat of Bubble Bath on the top. That's what it is. Okay. All right, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. I'm trying something different and that's fun. I usually never try anything different because I'm such a creature of habit. So let's go in here and let's do these. My car's so dirty. I have so much trash in here. I'll get it when I come back. So it is 4:25 and I went in there and they have a receptionist now. Okay, period. Y'all are so booked and busy. So they have a receptionist. She's like, okay, you can go ahead and put your phone number in, put my phone number in, and I got 3 points for coming today. I don't, okay. So the owner ended up doing my nails because she was like the next one up. I was about to say first admit because that's what we said in the hospital, but she was the next one up. And so I went to her and she's like, do you just want like a gel manicure and your regular nails? And I was like, yes. And so she did that and I got the, and the receptionist asked me, she was like, do you know what color you want? Or like, do you need the palette? I was like, I was wondering if I could do like a Funny Bunny bubble bath. She's like, yeah, absolutely. That made me feel so good because that means that other people come in here and like, it's not weird that I'm getting it. Not that I should feel bad about asking for what I want for a service that I'm paying for. But anyway, so this is what they look like. It's a very like milky white kind of color, but I absolutely love it. It looks so good. I don't know who came up with this, but this is phenomenal. This is fantastic. She was commenting about how short my nails were and she was like, are you still a student or are you working now? Which I've always been working ever since I started coming there, but whatever. I was like, yeah, I work on the labor and delivery unit at, you know, XYZ hospital. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, I had my baby at XYZ other hospital. And she was like, the nurses there had long nails. She was like, so you can have long nails. You don't have to keep yours this short. She wasn't saying that to be mean. She was just saying, because like my nails are really, really short. She's like, they like have long nails. I didn't say this because it didn't really need an explanation. I was like, oh, like, you know, okay, you know, whatever. If I'm checking somebody's pituitary and I got these 2 fingers inside of you, do you want me to have 40-inch bust downs or do you want me to have my little nubs? Pick one. You want me to have my little nubs, right? Because you don't want my sharp stilettos all in your pituitary, right? And then if I'm taking care of your baby, do you want me to have my 40-inch bust downs or do you want me to have my nubs where I literally don't even have anything to scratch anybody with? My little nubs, right? And again, she wasn't saying it to be mean, but like patients can tell if you have stilettos, right? They can tell, like that's painful. Anyway, so now we are going to go and check my P.O. box and see if there's anything in there because it's been about 3 weeks since I checked it. Okay, so I went to check my P.O. box and there's a package in here and it's literally from my middle school best friend. Stop, I'm gonna cry, there's a note. Can y'all see that? Let's have a little story time. A little story time is something that happened literally maybe 20 minutes ago. So I'm making lunch to eat before I go to work. And I hear like a very light, like knocking on the door. Like literally like that. But like a lot of them. Like more than what's like socially normal or acceptable. I'm not expecting any company, right? So my first instinct is to like not even open the door. But like the rapping on the door is getting so annoying to the point I'm like, who the heck is this? So there is this short little blonde girl at my door with a backpack on. And I'm like, okay, obviously she is somebody that is here for my new roommate that's not even really supposed to be here because they actually don't live here and they don't pay any bills. Long story. If you're confused, go back to like the last 2 vlogs ago and it explains everything. But anyway, so I opened the door and I'm like waiting for like a, hey, I'm here for so-and-so. No. I'm talking about girl just passed me. Skirt. Let's back up. I pushed her back. I said, hey, how are you? What can I do for you? She's like, oh, sorry. Like, I'm here to see blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. Don't just like shoulder me into, girl, I almost slapped you. You almost got slapped. Girl, don't be trying to, you don't just bust in somebody's house. Literally bust into somebody's house. So I'm sitting down, I'm about to continue eating my food and my pseudo roommate's door is locked. It's just, she looking at me, I'm looking at her, she looking at me, I'm looking at her. What you want me to do? You want me to open the door? What do you want me to do? Anyway, and she's like, oh my gosh, the door is locked. Well, there are only 1 of 2 options of things that the door can be, either locked or unlocked. Like, I don't, like, what do you want me to say? I didn't even know you were coming. And I was just like, what do you want me to do? And she's literally on the phone with my pseudo roommate. So I'm like, why are you talking to me? Like, talking to her. Like, why are you turning around looking at me? So anyway, pseudo roommate opens the door and the girl goes in, whatever. But I don't know, it just kind of pissed me off that she just kind of rushed into my house like that. Like, what happened to hello? My name is. And now I'm getting ready for work. I got a package from Lululemon that was literally getting delivered as I came home, which is awesome. I got the new dual pouch keychain that just came out. If I'm being honest, I really only needed 1 pouch. I didn't really need 2, but it comes with 2. Like, that's just the way that it's made. So I'm gonna put it on my keys and the rest of my fun car stuff is going to come tomorrow. So of course we would do an unboxing tomorrow. Y'all know how we do. Also, my mom texted me. She's like, okay, final answer as far as like what I want for my birthday. And that was what y'all saw earlier, like when she kept texting me. So she wanted me to pay for like one of her shopping carts on some shopping app and I was just gonna pay for everything that was in the cart. But then she was like, I always forget, like I'll put this on and then I won't remember to put it on the rest of my face. But she was like, okay, final answer. Her and Nisha are going. And Nisha is my aunt and she lives in Seattle now. She's like, me and Nisha want to go to, I'm saying that as if y'all didn't see Nisha in the last vlog. Anyway, she's like, her and Nisha want to go to LA for their birthdays because my mom's birthday is July the 5th, Nisha's birthday is August the 1st, but they're gonna go on this trip at like literally the last few days of July. So I was like, okay, like what do you want me to do? Like, want to pay for the plane ticket? Like what do you want? And she's like, no, just like money towards the trip, you know, whatever. And I was okay, like how much? Like I'm gonna need a dollar amount. Like I need to know a little bit more than what you're giving me. She's like, oh, well, just, you know, however much you're already gonna give, just like do that towards the trip, but I don't want you to pay for the whole trip. Okay, still, that is not helpful. I need to know how much. I'm trying to think, is she gonna see this vlog before her birthday? Is this the last vlog of June? What's today? The 27th? Yeah, she'll see this vlog before her birthday, so I can't even say how much it is, but I'm gonna send her a pretty good amount for that. So I just need to make sure that I set aside some money from that so I don't be looking goofy at the end of the month. And my mom is awesome. Like, she has helped me through a lot this year and she has just been my rock. Y'all know I literally brag about my mom in all of my YouTube videos because she's amazing. And Nisha is also equally amazing. Like, when I was going through that really bad breakup that I had in high school with whatever his name was, you'll have to go back to, I think, Vlogmas of last year. Like, I think Vlogmas day 2 is kind of where I explained all of that, but you'll have to go back to that vlog to see how horrible and terrible that relationship was. Like, it altered my brain chemistry in a really bad way. But I'm better now, and I honestly could care less about that person. But when I was like going through the thick of it, it was during a time where like my mom kind of, well, not she didn't understand me because she had literally been through the same thing, but it was like I was still a teenager, and so I felt like, oh, like my mom doesn't understand me, like nobody gets me. And Nisha is like my cool aunt. Honestly, both of my aunts are my cool aunts. They both just like get me. And so I went over to Nisha's house, and she, like, going over to her house is just like so therapeutic and relaxing. And I just like literally sat with her while she cleaned her makeup brushes, and I don't know if she remembers that, but if she does, that's really sweet. But yeah, Nisha's like my cool aunt, so I love her, and I love that she lives so much closer now, so I can see her more often. So yeah, they're gonna go to LA for, I guess, their joint kind of birthday trip, so excited to be able to contribute. She was like, she didn't know if me, my brother, and my sister wanted to go. I do want to go, yes, but like at the same time, I don't want to like rain on their parade. Like I don't want to hijack their trip, because my brother and my sister are both under 21, and so like some places you just can't take them, and I would feel bad. Like, just hold on, I cannot talk when I do my bottom lashes. Okay, but both my brother and my sister are under 21, so there's just some places that you just can't take them, and I would feel really bad just leaving them in the hotel, you know what I mean? So don't think we're gonna go. I think me and my siblings are just gonna stay at the crib while they go to California, which I really want to go because I've never been to California before, but there's always next time. Okay, makeup is done. Let's do a time check. It is 6:07. I'm doing great on time. This is the body lotion that I use. It's the EOS Vanilla Cashmere. Smells so good, because y'all know smelling good is all about layering. So this is how I layer. All of my like skincare, body care stuff all has hints of vanilla. I use the Vanilla and Shea Dove body wash, and then I use this, which is vanilla. And then my perfume, I use the Eilish perfume by Billie Eilish, and it has like a grown lady, not old lady, but grown lady vanilla scent. And then I use my, what is it called? The Sol de Janeiro. I think it's like salted caramel vanilla. Let me just show y'all. This actually isn't vanilla, but it smells really good. It's the Sol de Janeiro. Anyways, so yeah, that is what I use. But I turned the camera back on because I had to tell y'all. So when I was leaving to go and run those errands, I could not find the remote anywhere. And last night when I went to sleep, I literally knocked out, like phone not on the charger, Kindle in my bed, JoJo's still in the bed, like just a whole bunch of mess. But I remember before I even started doing that, I turned the TV off and I put the remote on my bedside table, right? So this morning, or this afternoon when I was about to leave the house, I always turn the TV on for JoJo so that he doesn't feel like he just at home, you know what I mean? And like nobody's here with him. So I always, you know, turn the TV on, whatever. So anyway, I'm looking for the remote, can't find it literally anywhere. I tore this room up, down, all around. I'm looking in JoJo crate. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you eat the remote? And, you know, whatever. So I walk over to my bedside table just now. I don't even remember what I was going to get. Oh, I was going to put my phone charger in my work bag. Tell me why the remote just sitting right there. When stuff like that happens, I feel like my remote fell into like a black hole in the universe and it got misplaced, and so somebody on the other side of the black hole realized that it was misplaced and they just dropped it back in, because there's no way, like it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Okay, so I'm all dressed and I'm ready to go to work. The hair is giving. The side part is giving. I just love it. It looks so much curlier than usual, which is perfect. All right, I'll see y'all in the morning. I also want to show y'all the pouch that I got from Lululemon. So this is the dual pouch wristlet in case you want to get the same one. So it has, throw all this styrofoam and paper away. It's unnecessary. I mean, I get it so you can show how big it gets, but this is the first little pouch. And then that's what it looks like on the inside. Lots of space. And then this is what the other pouch looks like. You would think this one would have like a more credit card kind of feel, but it doesn't. And then this is what that second, I don't know why this little speck is right here, but this is what the little other pouch looks like. These are the two pouches, and then it comes with the little wristlet part. This is my previous keychain. It's still the Lululemon one. It's very thick and like heavy duty, but I've had it for a while, and so the ends are kind of starting to fray. So we're just gonna switch everything over, all of my mini keys over to this one. Okay, so I went ahead and put all of my keys and all of my cards and whatever else in here. I always keep this because I always have so many packages to open. So I have a little package opener, and then I got my car keys. And yeah, I just feel like this is a lot more convenient, and I don't have to like put my car key like in my ignition, so this isn't gonna weigh anything down. And I always need my keys in my wallet, so it's perfect if my keys are on my wallet. And I'm also gonna put an air tag on here, but that comes tomorrow, so we're good. Good morning, y'all. This is me finishing night 1 out of 3. The shift overall, it was good. Things just kind of picked up towards like the last maybe like 3.5, 4 hours. So I'm just feeling kind of tired, and every time I eat from the cafeteria, my stomach hurts real bad. So I think that's really what's wrong with me. I got a lot of compliments on my hair today, except for one of the nurses. She kept asking, she's like, Jay, did you cut your hair? Why did you cut your hair? And that made me a little bit subconscious, but I like my hair, and everyone was saying it looks so much curlier than it used to, and it does, because it's not like being weighed down by all those dead and broken pieces. But hair grows back, like it's not a huge deal, and I really don't care. But I got an email from my apartment, this apartment, not my new one, and they're pretty much just like, what did they say? Basically that I have to move out by the 15th at noon instead of by the 23rd. When they came to inspect my apartment just to do like a random room check, I asked pretty much like the head manager of the apartment. I was like, hey, what day do we have to move out? She said the 23rd. I'll call back a few days later. Hey, when do we need to move out? Like, I'm about to book my flight. I need to know. The 23rd. Okay, so why all of a sudden are you sending me an email that says July 15th? Because if that's the case, then when we go to Disney on the 9th, that means that not only will I not be at work from July the 9th all the way up until August the 16th, or after, really, probably August 17th. Not only does it mean that, but it also means that JoJo's going to be boarded from August the 9th all the way up until August the 16th, and I absolutely hate that. I know he would have literally so much fun, but like, I just have never been away from him for that long, so it feels weird to not see him for such an extreme length of time. But I am going to call today, and I guess we're just going to see what the date is. I'm also going to call my new apartment and see if there's any way that I could possibly move in earlier. Just because I'm moving into a 1-bedroom apartment. So if that person has already moved out, like, is there any way we can like speed up the process? I'd even be willing to pay an early move-in fee, because then I could shorten my Seattle trip from over a month to maybe like a week and a half. Something like that. So I guess we're just gonna have to see. I know when I previously called my new apartment, they said that they don't do new move-in or like early move-ins, just because they have to honor the lease from July to July. I don't know, so I guess we'll see. But I do want to wash my hair because it just needs to be washed. It's just really dirty. And it's also got a lot of volume that I want to cut down on. So we're going to do a slick back blend, but as we go to sleep, I'm just going to sleep with a deep conditioner in my hair and then wash it out when I get up. I said I was going to go for a run today, but I'm just really sleepy, and it's going to be like 100 degrees. That's not even a joke, or like later today. So I'm going to get in the shower and I'll talk to y'all in the bed. Y'all know how we do. I don't have to explain that. Okay, so I don't know why I thought it was going to be like 8:40 when I got out of the shower. It's 8:19. I only thought it was going to be a long time just because I had to wash and deep condition my entire head. But it didn't take that long, which was great. And it probably didn't take that long because I do not have as much hair as I used to have. But honestly, guess what? That doesn't bother me. That does not bother me at all. Oh, speaking of, somebody commented on my TikTok. Of course, I made a TikTok about how I was changing over from a middle part to a side part, just because I started to notice a little bit of traction alopecia. If you don't know what traction alopecia is, it's when you constantly part your hair in the same way and you put it in ponytails with the same part and braids with the same part. You're going to have something called traction alopecia, where like that hair begins to thin from pulling it so hard. I'm fortunate enough that I caught it in a very early stage, And if you don't know this about Black culture, or honestly, I feel like any culture, period, sometimes people's self-worth is so rooted in their hair that if they see somebody, and not saying that I have better hair than this person, but if they see somebody with hair that they want, whether that's like a texture or a color or a length or whatever, they want to tear you down so bad. Like it's just something that they inherently feel like they have to do. And so this girl is basically like, oh, your hair is doing that because it's so thin. Are we talking about the same person? And at first I was gonna be so nice, but let me tell you this. I love y'all. I love you with my whole heart, and that's why I'm telling you this. If you ever decide to come at me crazy and comment something rude and hateful, which obviously y'all wouldn't, but if you ever decide to comment something rude and hateful under one of my posts, please don't ever think that I'm one of those influencers that's gonna let it slide. Oh no, I am about to eat you up, and my entire family is about to get in the TikTok comment section and eat you alive and leave you for dead. Okay, so after she said that, whatever, she thought she ate. I said, lift your wig up, let me see yours. Now all of a sudden I'm blocked. What? Like you were trying to be mean and you thought you was just gonna eat in silence. No, Bookie, I saw that. So I said, lift your wig up, let me see yours. Now all of a sudden the joke ain't funny no more. All of a sudden ain't nobody laughing. I have been dealing with my hair consistently for the past 23 years of my life, almost 24. Do you think you know my hair better than me and you look at me through a freaking screen and you've never met me a day in your life? You've never had a brush, a comb, whatever break off in my hair and have to deal with the aftermath? No, you haven't. You haven't. So, I mean, sorry that you have thin and fine hair, whatever, there's help for that, all hope is not lost on that, you know what I mean? But you don't have to sit here and try to make me feel bad, because first of all, you can't make me feel bad. You literally cannot make me feel bad, because first of all, you're lying. Everything that you're saying is very much untrue, and I can tell that I struck a nerve by the way that you blocked me so quick. I just don't understand people leaving hate comments on somebody's Instagram. Like me, I'm not gonna leave no hate comment, because first and foremost, I don't care. Let's start there. I don't care enough about somebody to leave a hate comment. That takes so much out of my day that you just don't deserve. Spending time out of my day on somebody that I don't even like, please. Okay, it is 6:10. I really wasn't gonna wake up until 5, but usually when I get off work, the longest I can sleep until is till like 4. So I'm up now. I'm feeling a little bit queasy. But that's normal because my period is supposed to start in the next 2 days, which is kind of lit because it'll be completely off and gone before Disney. The last time I went to Disney World, it was for my birthday, and my period came on the night before my birthday. The night before my 21st birthday, my period came on. And it was the worst period ever. I was in so much pain. But we're good now. So let's call my apartment complex and see what the deal is about this move out date time. See what's going on. Hey, so I am moving out. Like, I didn't renew my lease. When y'all came to, oh my gosh, what's the word? To like look at my apartment, like do a check that y'all usually do, I asked someone when the last day for move out was, and she said the 23rd. And then I called back a few days later when I was booking my flight, and that person I also talked to said July 23rd. But when I got the move out email yesterday, it said July 15th.
What's your name?
Jayana.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, I do see that your lease ends July 15th, 2023.
Okay, so what was the July 23rd date?
So some people had their leases end July 23rd and some July 15th, and yours was one of the leases that ends July 15th.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You as well. That is not good. So basically, when I was talking to those other people, they were idiots. So I have to be out of here July 15th. Y'all, what am I gonna do? Okay, before we start feeling all of our feelings, let's call my new apartment.
Will be with you shortly. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. The message for the office. Please press.
No, I'm just gonna call you again. How are you unavailable to take my message and y'all close in 2 hours? I'm just upset because, like, that's not what they told me. She came into my room and told me July 23rd. I called on the phone. She said July 23rd. Now all of a sudden, it's July 15th. Which means that JoJo's gonna have to be boarded for like 6 weeks, and that breaks my heart.
I'll be safe.
Hey Kristen, so I'm moving into unit 214, and I was wondering if y'all offer any early move-ins.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't miss that. As of right now, no, we are not offering early move-in, but if anything changes, we'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great one. Bye. Oof. Okay, so they don't offer early move-in, and I have to be out of here a week before. That makes me feel like the worst person ever. What are the good things about this situation? The good thing about this situation is that at no point will I ever be without a roof over my head. It's like I can stay here until the 15th, really the 8th, because we're going to Disney World. Well, yeah, the 15th. And then Justin will be here so he can help me move all my stuff out. So that's a positive. And then we can go back to Mobile together. I don't think I'm going to change my flight. I think I'm just going to stay in Mobile for a week. That way I can spend more time with Justin. And then I can leave and go to Seattle. What's another positive about this situation? Another positive about this situation is that JoJo is going to be at his daycare / boarding facility. And I know he's going to have the best time in the entire world. That's positive. What's another positive? Another positive is that my flights and the hotels and everything else for Disney and for Seattle are already paid for, so literally the only thing I have to do is go. So it would be $1,500 to have JoJo stay at his daycare from July the 9th to August the 16th. But I feel like it's just the best option, because if I take him home with me to Seattle, not only, because I don't know if I told you this, but I called American Airlines. I think I told you on the last vlog. And they would put him like on a cargo freight truck where nobody is there with him, nobody's watching him, nobody's monitoring him. There's no AC. They're just taking him on a truck and, you know, hope he makes it, type beat. Just for the sake of him being with me. But if he stays at daycare, he's with all of his friends. He's with all of his favorite bark rangers, because that's what they call them. He can go to daycare every single day. He's around his dog friends. They're going to send me it's just worth it. It's better. It's $1,500, but it's for my dog that I literally love. Okay, so I just put my hair in a slick bun, but I have to go and pick up JoJo, and I also need to go to Publix, so I have my do-rag on under this. That's purple. It looks less, you know, ghetto if I have my hat on and you can only see my hair. Anyway, so I called my mom because, like, I asked her if she was, like, busy at work, and she took a while to respond to me, so I guess she was working. So she was outside on her break, taking a little walk. And so I, like, explained the whole situation of, like, the apartments and JoJo, and I was telling her about the cargo freight truck, and she was like, no, absolutely not, like, do not put him through that. And she was like, JoJo's not gonna know the difference. Like, he's not gonna know. He's just gonna think that he's at daycare all the time and he's at summer camp, which JoJo loves his daycare. Like, I cannot express that to y'all enough. JoJo loves his daycare. And if a dog gets excited, if you even mention the place, that means that they're taking really good care of him while he's there, which is really important. So I'm trying to just not feel bad, but y'all, if I put JoJo on that freight truck and something happened, I can't live with that. I can't live with that. So, yeah, JoJo is going to be boarded. Okay, so it is 5:49, and a series of things have occurred since I've last talked to y'all. I went to Publix, right? Went to Publix, and the goal was to get a Publix sandwich, some chips, and a drink, which I love doing because Publix, if you don't know, has like the best chips, sandwiches, and drinks. Hold on, let me brush my teeth real quick. Okay, so I went to Publix to go and get a Publix sandwich, which I just do from time to time because their sandwiches are so good. And I see that the sandwich case is like empty, and there's a lady in front of me. She's like, "No, you're kidding, you're joking." And like, I didn't know what they were talking about. And the guy was like, "Are you trying to get a sub?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "So sorry, but we're out of subs." I was like, "Okay, like, no problem, have a great one." It's not his fault there, so it was like, I mean, you know, whatever. So I left there, and from there I went to go and pick JoJo up from daycare. I was like literally rehearsing my lines of all the things that I was gonna say. to tell them like, hey, JoJo's actually gonna be boarded for 6 weeks instead of 5 weeks. Sorry. So there's that. But that didn't happen because I ended up getting just like so afraid because like everybody was in there, like all the workers were in there, and I just did not want to seem like a deadbeat mom. The silence is overwhelming. I just don't know. I guess I'm just not used to seeing myself like this. What does the back look like? Does the back look elementary? No, it doesn't. It literally looks fine. I don't know why I'm being stupid. Alright, y'all, so I'm about to leave for work. I will see y'all when I get off in the morning. Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, June 28th at 7:44 in the morning. I just finished night shift. Really 5 out of 6, but for this week 2 out of 3. Last night was pretty good. I need to make sure to add some baby beads to my baby jar. But when I went to work, Hannah had a nursing student that she was with from one of the local colleges, and Hannah got really busy and like wrapped up in the labor, and so I ended up taking on the nursing student, which is weird because like I'm still a nursing student, but this nursing student was in 3rd semester, so like I made sure that she could see everything and that she got to do a lot of stuff. And then of course after, I went to her clinical instructor and I bragged about how amazing she is, because I know that it really makes a difference like whenever you're in nursing school. And she loved it, and she wants to do labor and delivery. And it was just really exciting to see her experience her first birth, because I know how excited I was when I experienced my first one. So it was just really awesome. I rebooked JoJo's boarding for July the 8th to August 20th or 21st, one of those. And I wrote a note like kind of explaining everything, and I think everything is gonna be just fine. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get in the shower. I am gonna eat a little bit of breakfast because I am very, very hungry, and then we're gonna go to sleep because I'm exhausted. All right, y'all, it is 5:41 and we are currently under a heat advisory. So I could not take JoJo to the PARK. Well, I mean, I could have, but I'm not taking my dog outside in a heat advisory. Like, that's crazy, no? Let me brush my teeth real quick and we're gonna talk. Look how bad my spoolie is, girl. I am like obviously really lucky and very grateful that I have my job as an extern, because I pray real hard for this job. I'm gonna just say that. I pray real hard for this job, and God listened to my prayers, and this job like changed a lot for me as far as like what I was able to do, not only for myself, but like also for other people. This job like did it for me, you know? Because before this job, I was working as a desk assistant. I think that was our job title. I was working as a desk assistant at the library, and I was making $9 an hour, and I could only work 20 hours a week, so 40 hours. And I was only making like maybe $320-ish after working 40 hours every 2 weeks, and it was just not doing it for me. Okay, I'm changed. I'm ready to go to work. I'll see y'all when I get off. All right, good morning, y'all. Today it is Thursday, June 29th, and it is 7:57 in the morning. I just got off work, and you'll know that my bedtime is literally in 3 minutes. But I don't go back to work tonight. I'm off for the next 4 days, and I don't go back to work until Monday, which is awesome. Okay, hey friends, so right now it is 4:47, still military time. Like I have to think about it. Anyway, so I woke up and I had a few, not a few stomach pains, but like I had a little bit of stomach pain. Just because I know that my period is probably going to start tomorrow. So, you know, as unfortunate as that is, you know, those things do happen. But I'm grateful that it's coming on before I go to Disney World, so I don't have to deal with my period and like the heat of Disney. Which, speaking of, I don't know if I told y'all, but the state of Alabama is under a heat advisory right now. Oh! And I haven't had water in days. In days I haven't had water. Y'all, it hurts so bad, bro. Like, it's so hot. If you don't live in the deep south, let me explain it to you. First of all, it's 97 degrees outside. Let's pretend like we're in a pool and we're gonna dunk our head under the water, but we forgot to hold our breath first, so we suck in all that water instead of sucking in air. It's so hot. Thank the Lord for AC. Why is the fire alarm going off? Okay, so it is 12:37. We are back in the house and have settled down from the fire alarm. I think somebody just like set the smoke alarm like off in their house, and like they maybe opened the door to let all the smoke out, and it got to the hallway smoke detectors. So that's why like it went off for the whole building instead of just like their one room. So as I'm going out there, JoJo, like, when he panics in a situation, he hunkers down. Like, sometimes he doesn't run away, he hunkers down. This is one of those situations where he hunkered down, and so I had to, like, pick him up and fireman carry him down the stairs. Now, backstory. If you saw my vlog when I had, like, first got this camera, maybe, like, 3 or 4 vlogs ago, when Justin was here for Trey's graduation, we were talking in the car, and I was like, hey, Justin, like, that's that girl that has the same dog. Like, she has the same breed of dog as JoJo. And she's always just, like, very strange, very strange. And he was like, yeah. But anyway, she's just, like, very... I'm trying to say it how I mean to say it. She's just very off-putting, I feel like is a good way to describe it. Like, the first time I met her, I was pulling into a parking spot, and I guess she saw JoJo in the back seat, like, from a distance, and she just, like, stood right in front of that parking spot, just, like, with a very creepy smile on her face and her dog right next to her, which her dog is also a blue tick coonhound, but it's a girl. And she just, like, smiled and just, like, I'm not kidding, it literally looked just like that. And I was like, oh, hey. And she was like, oh, I think my dog saw your dog and wants to play. What are you saying? I was like, oh, like, your dog's cute or whatever. But their dog immediately tried to start humping JoJo, and JoJo doesn't like that. So, of course, he gets very, very angry and very upset, and so I take him away. And we've just had, like, a lot of run-ins, and it's just been really awkward. Of course, I've always been nice and never, like, been rude, but they just make me feel really, like, something just isn't right. Like, something just is very off. Anyway, so as we're going downstairs, I'm fireman carrying JoJo. I brought his leash, but I didn't bring his collar to connect his leash, so it was kind of a moot point of me even bringing the leash to begin with. So anyway, I'm carrying them. I guess this person, like, she was walking her dog whenever the fire alarm went off. I guess the dog got spooked. But their dog is never on the leash. Ever, ever, ever. I mean, sometimes JoJo's not on his leash, but JoJo has very good recall. And if I tell him to stop, or if I tell him to come here, he's going to come here. Her dog doesn't have that. So she was like, well, let's give the dog a name, because I don't want to give the girl away. We'll say the dog's name is Jasper. I see her first, and she's like, Jasper, oh no, my dog, no, Jasper, somebody help, somebody help. And then she sees me, and it's like a weird, like, glazed over look on her face, and she's like, Jasper, Jasper, come here, baby, come here, baby. And she's, like, walking towards me and JoJo with, like, her arms out. And I'm like, what the? So I'm, like, trying to hurry up and, like, rush to my car and put JoJo in there. And she was like, no, stop, she's stealing my dog, she's stealing my dog. Me? Girl. She's like, stop her, she's stealing my dog. Jasper, come here, baby, come here, baby. So she tries to run up on me, and I'm like, oh, I'm really finna have to fight this girl in this parking lot. Like, dang, like, I didn't want to have to do that. So anyway, she tries to rush up on me, and I was like, girl, back up. JoJo is literally the nicest dog in the entire world. JoJo will not hurt a fly, and JoJo loves meeting new people. First chance he gets, he sees a person, full body wags. With this girl, a growl deep in his belly erupted. The lips went back, the teeth are like, he is ready to bite this girl, like, jump out of my arms and bite her in the face. And I'm like, oh. I was like, you need to back up. This is not your dog, this is not your dog. She's like, yes, it is, that's Jasper, come to mommy, Jasper, come to mommy, Jasper. So, of course, JoJo growling. He giving her a chance, y'all. He giving her a chance. So then he start barking. If you've never heard a coonhound dog bark before, look it up. It's loud. Okay? Like, it's loud, and it's scary, and it means business. Okay? And I was like, girl, this is not your dog. Like, you need to back up. Like, you making him mad. You need to back up. And she's like, oh, that's not Jasper. Jasper. And I'm like, girl, you almost got. Good afternoon, y'all. Today is Friday, June 30th at 1:45 p.m. I would say that I slept well last night, but I went to sleep at like 4 p.m. But that's fine, because I was adding music to my Spotify playlist, which I'm going to link down below for, like, my car playlist. It's so good. But the reason that I feel like I didn't sleep well is because my apartment complex, which they're getting on my nerves so bad, they were intermittently playing, like, doing fire drills, basically, for like 2 to 3 minutes at a time. It would just blare and be so loud. And they did that at least 6 times. It works. You don't have to do it 6 times to deem it worthy of working. Anyway, so now I'm up. JoJo has a vet appointment this morning, and when I was reading the email, they said for me to bring a fresh stool sample. So I have a little specimen cup and a lab bag. They didn't give this to me yet. This is mine. So I'm going to go and retrieve that. All right, y'all, so right now it is 3:30 on the dot. JoJo's vet appointment is at 4 p.m. and it's not too far away from where we are now, but you know, should obviously leave the house and get going. But y'all, it's hot as a dog right now outside. It is 98 degrees, which is gonna be the high today. We've been outside for maybe a minute and 45 seconds and I'm like sweating. You kind of can't see it, but sweating. It's very hot. Got the AC on full blast. All the windows are down. I got water. Gave JoJo water before we left. Made sure to grab that stool sample. Gonna turn on some music and we're gonna go. All right, y'all. It is 3:44. We have made it to JoJo's vet office, I guess. I hate that their parking lot is like parked on a hill, so like I have to park close to somebody because I only have like 8 parking spaces. But JoJo's really excited. I feel like he doesn't really understand where we are. The last time he was here, he was getting neutered. So, yay, I guess we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all, so it is 5:04. I went in there at like, what, 3:42, 3:43. There was a dog in there that was literally coughing up and sneezing blood over everything. And I immediately picked up JoJo and I was like, no, my dog doesn't want to play, sorry. And I felt bad for being mean, but like, girl, that's nasty. But now I'm going to call the local animal shelter and see if they need, this crate that I have and these 2 beds. So let's see if they're open, and if they're not open, we'll do it tomorrow. What is it, 6? How far away is it? 15-minute drive. All right, let's go. Okay, so we made it to the animal shelter. I dropped off 2 dog beds. One of them was literally brand new because I got it yesterday. JoJo was too big for it. Still had the tag on it, but instead of taking it back to the store, I just gave it to them. And then another dog bed that he literally barely used, and then his crate. They took it. They were very grateful. So if you are looking to get a dog, please, please, please adopt, don't shop. I went to, this sounds like an ad, but I went to the Tuscaloosa Metro Animal Shelter. This is what it looks like. They have 2 offices. This is the one for adoptions, and they also do like happy hours, so you can like come and like basically take a dog for like an hour or a few hours and just spend the day with them. It's really cute. It's amazing. This is where I got JoJo from, so definitely recommend. Y'all, so I'm at Starbucks, right? And I'm like pulling up. This girl like whips out, like going the wrong way down a one-way to get in front of me so that she can essentially skip me in the line. Girl, get your Starbucks. Get it. Like, who cares? And then she's like looking back at me like I'm gonna say something. Yes, I am. I hope they spit in it. Mayday, mayday. I can't remember what my drink was called. Yes, that's all. Okay, thank you. Sorry, y'all. I was kind of panicking because it said that they were out of it at this store, but it meant like the other store that I usually go to. So I'm glad I came to this one and I didn't go to the other one. Hi.
You have the green tea, white mocha, green cold brew.
Yes. Can I scan this? Sure. Thank you. Can I have a straw, please?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ooh, that's so yummy for that baby. Literally just playing One Time by Justin Bieber. Y'all, that song hits, it slays, it does what it needs to do. Anyway, we're at the running spot of the day. I don't know how long I'm gonna run for. Right now it is 6:46. I don't know why I'm looking. I literally have a screen right here that tells me what time it is. It is 6:46. The sun goes down at 8:03. So I think I should be good. I'm just trying to wait for it to not be so hot. Right now it's 93. I feel like it's really not gonna get much better than that because even at night it's still 90 degrees. So yeah, anyway, this is gonna be the run snack of the day, the blueberry little bites. Y'all know how I feel about these. They're so dang good. This is the one that I use. Look how good my nails look. Ooh. But this is the blue slush. I think that's what it is. I can't read it from back here, but that's what it tastes like. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyway, y'all look at my nail. Oh, spirit. Okay, anyway. Too much. But I'm gonna take my pre-workout. I'm gonna go for my run, but for right now I'm just gonna eat my snack, jam out, like hype myself up before we go. Let's go to the beach. Let's go swimming. Let's go golfing.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go swimming. Let's go golfing.
I love the video. Anyway, so I tried running. I ran for 1 mile. I think my mile time was like 11 minutes and some odd seconds. It felt like I was breathing in water in exchange for oxygen. And I was getting no oxygen. I was hurting so bad because like my body, like I wasn't getting air. Like it was horrid. It was horrid. So I think my outdoor running journey while I'm in Alabama for like this next week or so is officially over. We will not be doing this again. And it's not even hot outside. It's the fact that the humidity is 64%. Oh, I meant to tell y'all this embarrassing story. I feel like I'm just full of stories this vlog. But when I was in middle school, I went to a preparatory middle school, whatever. It was cool. It was straight. Anyway, so in PE, like it wasn't just like, oh, you gonna walk around the track. Like, no, we had units. Like volleyball and dance and gymnastics and basketball. You had to like take a test on whatever the unit was. Like if we were learning archery that week, then we had to learn like the history of archery and take a test and pass it and, you know, whatever, that whole thing. Anyway, so we had a dance unit. It was usually like in the spring of every school year, like usually like third or fourth quarter. I'm pretty sure it was fourth quarter. Anyway, so one year, not even 1 year, all 3 years, baby, you like form a group in like your PE class with like all your friends, and you like listen to like popular songs that are going on right now. Like your PE teacher gives you a list of songs, and like each group can pick, but like 2 groups can't have the same songs. Like everybody has to pick a different song. So in 6th grade, we did Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. And this was the time when like mustaches were a thing. Like, you know, One Direction was big, mustaches, like the little spiky ball earrings. What else? Like all of that was in style. Monkey, like all of that was in style. And so we did Moves Like Jagger. And for 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, I choreographed all the dances. 6th grade, we did Moves Like Jagger, and we won. Period. If you win, you get candy, and then you get your picture on the wall, like in the gym, like you or your group. But you have to perform it in front of the whole gym. So like we had to perform it in front of the boys and everything. Like, oh yeah. Also, PE was separated between like boys and girls. Like the girls were usually on the left side of the gym, and the boys were on the right side of the gym. But when it came time to like do your little recital, like do your little dance, you had to do it in front of the boys, and it was like, it was crazy. Anyway, so yeah, 6th grade we did Moves Like Jagger, and then 7th grade we did Like I Love You by Justin Timberlake. Can't nobody love you like I love you. You know what I mean? Such a good song. And then 8th grade I had a new friend group, and we did Treasure by Bruno Mars. And one of the girls in our group, her name was Treasure. She was such a good friend to me, like all throughout middle school, high school. She's an amazing friend. And she was like, I do not want to do this song because like my name is Treasure and everybody keeps talking about it, which I get it. Like this crack in my windshield is starting to spread. Like that's annoying, like for your name to be a song and like everybody's constantly singing it, like that's irritating. But we did it anyway. I had a little bit of like a dispute, like people didn't want to do like the moves that I did, but the moves ate. Like sorry, but the moves ate, and we won. We won 7th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, period. Everybody knew if you was in my PE class and we were doing a dance unit together, you already lost. Sorry, runner up, but you were never gonna be number 1 because I had the moves like Jagger. Oh, period. That was corny and lame. I'm so sorry that you had to listen to that. All right, y'all, so I made some spaghetti for dinner with 2 cheesy filled garlic bread. What am I saying? Two breadsticks. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'm going to edit the vlog that you are watching right now. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I love you.